Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about this interesting website called Ocean of PDF. So, Ocean of PDF is actually a pirated website. A website that could be considered as a piracy website or a website that, what do you say, encourages piracy. Um, the thing is, a lot of people out there don't have access to books, and you know they can use this ocean of PDF, which is also an ocean of EPUB format. So you can actually search for books in PDF and EPUB format, and you'll be able to find it. For example, in the field of computer science, there's this software called PostgreSQL. So you can actually see different books for PostgreSQL, and you can also press enter and it will start searching for PostgreSQL, and you can also search over here. For example, MySQL. These are some popular softwares in the software industry. One example of this PostgreSQL is this is an example book that came in 2022. Let's see if we can find some older books. A lot of new books. Anyway, so 2022, this book came out. So actually see this. It was published in 2015 and all that. So you can actually see the book over here, and you can actually see that there's a PDF version. So you click on download, and it will say, "Don't worry, your download will start," and it will start it off. So it should come in some time. So you can see over here, if you open up the book, um, it actually shows the full book over here, which has about 286 pages. You can go to the bottom and see that it has all these pages. And yep, so they don't have any sorts of advertisements. So they actually request for donations. I'm not sure how this will work out in the sense that it's literally piracy of information. So pirated books, and you can actually see even magazines and newspapers, web novels, and you can request for some. You can actually see that there's a contact, so you can actually send book requests over email. So you know they have an official Twitter also, and yeah, if you find any issues, you can report them, report errors, right? So there's a Google form for it, and this is their Twitter. So these people actually have this donation policy, no advertisements or nothing, and it's a piracy. Um, it comes in the section of piracy or in the category of piracy of books and stuff. So how come this will work? I'm not sure. For example, these people could just get sued for doing this, is what I believe. And so they also talk about how they don't have ads. It's a great thing because a lot of these websites that provide free books, free PDFs of books, pirated PDFs, pirated book ebooks, actually have a lot of advertisements, and or they lie that they have the book and that you have to pay a premium to actually get the book. Or they mention that you have to pay a premium for faster file downloads. This is true even for movie downloads for pirated movies. So they say, did you notice that we have removed all sorts of ads from the website to make your download experience better? Looks like they've removed it. Maybe previously they had it. I'm not sure. So our dedicated, or they just mean that they'll never put ads. So our dedicated team works exceptionally hard and spends loads of time to collect and verify these files for you. Please consider sending us a small donation. So you can actually see the donation link over here. You can also see the same link being present over here. So it gets redirected interestingly to a website called on editingfree.com, support me, which is online learning in Lightroom presets. And so looks like this person has some cost. For example, I think they are doing some other stuff also over here other than just books. Not sure, but here it says support me, and if you believe in my cause, then be a keeper of this flame. And you can actually pay through Apple Pay, Google Pay, Visa, Mastercard, and PayPal. And they say that they're a photographer and YouTuber. I'm not sure if this is the same person who hosts and runs Ocean of Media, or it could just be just a moment, or it could just be that these people want to send the money to this person. So, so yeah, this person is a YouTuber and photographer. They love to capture beautiful moments with their lens and all. So, yeah, so you can donate here. And so they say donation if you want to keep the site online and free as for as long as possible. Thank you. Believe so. These people believe that knowledge and information should be free, so and accessible to everyone around the globe. So there are many developing countries where you cannot easily buy your favorite books. They're literally out of reach for many people. For many people. Secondly, Amazon doesn't deliver to many countries, and not everyone has the financial means to buy stuff from the internet. This is true. Um, we also believe it should be really simple and easy to download your desired PDF or ebook. There should be no sign up required, no membership registration required, and no annoying ads or pop-ups. You should get what you want, nice and easy. That's why we built this site. If you believe what we believe, then please support us on the below link. So libraries are out of reach in developing countries. There are only a few bookstores, few good bookstores in large cities, and libraries are hundreds of kilometers away. So we believe everyone deserves easy access to knowledge. So thank you so much for helping out. This project would not be possible without you. And you can actually see their contact us, request a book, and you can request books. And so to search properly, and I said, so they say before requesting books, please ensure that they don't already exist. So and then you give your email. In case you want to get notified and then the book title and author name and important points, please request one book at a time. We'll now ignore all requests under multiple titles so that we can do justice with all the users' requests. And doing this way, everyone can enjoy reading the book public quickly. Um, Once you've finished reading the first book, then you can request the second book. So it looks like one person cannot request more than one book. I'm not sure how. How will they know if the same person has requested? Anyways. So once you have finished reading the first book, then you can request the second book. The requested book will be published on its request order in our inbox. At the moment, we are getting a very high volume of requests per day, so please be patient. We cannot commit any time in mind. For request processing, it all depends on the volume of requests. We are a very small team. Almost 90% of the requested books are posted successfully in few days. So still, if your book is not posted, then it means either it is not published yet or its PPUB or PDF is not available in readable version. So please don't request books which are not even out yet. Always seek publication date. We read each and every request carefully. Please be patient. And they say if your request is not fulfilled after a week, even after a week, then you can send us an email for follow up. And you can actually see that vision. So this is the same as what you can actually see in the download page. They say that you know, basically it should be really easy and simple and easy to download your desired PDF and all. So they believe that everyone uh, deserves to get easy access to knowledge. And then very important note, we would like to encourage book readers to support authors wherever they can. So it's not like they're saying they do piracy and make the authors go bankrupt. So making money as an independent author isn't easy. That is true. For example, though there are so many platforms now to create books as an independent author. For example, online publications like LeanPub uh, is like you can just publish with just $100, I think. Right. So you can actually see price. Uh, create a book or course. So you can actually see how much. So let's say, yeah. So it looks like you can actually create for free also. Um, and how much money you get, what features you get, and and how much it costs. Previously, it was a one-time thing, but anyways, now it's like a subscription. But anyway, so they say how making money as an independent author isn't easy. So please follow below two steps after downloading a book from here. So if you like a book, please take the time to leave a nice book review on Amazon or online bookstore or Goodreads, etc. So any platform basically. This will support the author indirectly. So someone might buy the book after reading your review. So this is the least you can do, and you must do this after reading a free copy, which kind of makes sense. Kind of like moral, values of like, ensuring that you pay back because you got a free book, free copy. So secondly, word of mouth is important for every book. So if you can recommend books to friends and communities who have more cash to spare or who can buy online, that would be awesome too. If you get financial means later to buy the book, then you must support your favorite authors and buy the book. I think this is true. A lot of times I've bought books and not read them. But if I actually download a book and if I do end up reading it and if I do like it, I think I might just end up buying that ebook or the physical book myself. So this will ultimately benefit them and will encourage them to write more and like eventually you'll be able to read more. And on ebook piracy, so apparently there's a author. I mean, I didn't know this author. Apparently there's a video um, interview of this person named Neil Gaiman, who actually writes books. I think who's the author. So if you check out this, it talks about how book authors should be thankful uh, about the advertisement that comes from piracy, though it does have its own downsides. It has its own downsides, but a lot of advertising happens and word of mouth and marketing happens through free pirated ebooks. But yeah, I mean, uh, it's a tricky thing. He talks about how initially he was mad, and then later he noticed that people in different countries liked his books mostly because of the pirate books that they found, and then they actually got the actual book. So yeah, here these people talk about how whether you're a reader of the legendary Neil Gaiman's books or not, he offers a valuable perspective on the debate regarding ebook piracy and whether or not authors should use the security option known as DRM, which is a digital rights management, which is what people use to protect their content online. Say, uh, OTT platforms, over-the-top platforms like Netflix and Amazon Prime and whatnot use DRM, and they use the you know, feature of the browser, which has digital rights management, and they encrypt the information and send it so that no one can download it. So yeah, they can enable that option. And so agree with him or not, Mr. Gaiman's views are worth considering. So yes, true. Just a moment. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I mean. So OTT over the top platforms and all these ebooks and any digital content that people try to put it out there, they usually use this option of DRM, but of course not all of them. For example, if you go get courses on Udemy, which is a popular platform to get online courses, I think they allow you to download it, or it's usually only accessible, say, um, through their website, and you can't download it there, right? So it's an interesting thing. So yeah, I mean, you can actually see Kubernetes. Let's say this one. So if you get this, probably like you'll just be able to look at these videos online, but they can't them. But I don't think you'll be able to download those videos. But there are some other resources that you can download apparently. So I guess you might be able to share those. Anyways, so Yeah, I mean that is that. So I just wanted to share about this, and yeah, the domain you can actually check it out the domain and the admission, and yeah, I mean they also have some extra information over here where when you are downloading something, they tell some extra stuff over here. In this case, there's not much. Here, actually, you can actually see that please wait, your resource is down, is loading, and you can actually see that the stuff that we mentioned in the admission is also mentioned here. And so they talk about how, yeah, same thing. So we believe everyone deserves easy access to knowledge. So they say thank you so much for helping on the project. Positively that you have recently launched this platform to cover important and useful resources. We apologize for delay and appreciate your patience. We highly appreciate your kind feedback so that we can improve our platform. The appearance of the computerized age has changed the manner in which we access and consume content, and books are no special case. So digital book sites have arisen as strong stages that offer various advantages to the two pursuers, per users and writers. Um, Perusers and writers. In this article, we'll dig into the benefits of utilizing digital book sites for getting to and distributing computerized books. A tremendous library of titles. So digital book sites regularly brag broad libraries. So traversing different types and classes. So whether you're into fiction, genuine self-improvement, or scholastic texts, you're probably going to track down a wide determination of titles to browse. This tremendous variety guarantees that perusers can investigate new classifications and creators, extending their abstract skylines. So, openness and comfort. One of the main benefits of digital book sites is the unmatched availability they offer. Perusers can get to their whole computerized library from a solitary gadget, for example, a cell phone, tablet, or computer. So this accommodation implies you can convey a whole library in your pocket, making it simple to peruse in a hurry. Savvy perusing, so digital books are much of the time more reasonable than their actual partners. Are much of the time more reasonable than their actual partners. So furthermore, numerous digital book sites offer free or limited titles. So permitting perusers to appreciate top-notch content without burning through every last cent. This reasonableness is particularly gainful for enthusiastic perusers who can get to a huge swath of books without the requirement of an extreme financial plan. For example, if you want to have access to millions of books and at any point in time, then you can use subscription services like Audible from Amazon and all, or Kindle Library. Audible is the audiobooks thing, and Kindle Library, you can Kindle Unlimited is like a subscription for getting Kindle ebooks, for unlimited time. Then your subscription is active. So savvy perusing. So we finished that. So eco-accommodating choice. So picking digital books over printed books adds to a greener planet. So the development of actual books requires critical assets, including paper, ink, and transportation of the digital books. So digital books then again have a lot more modest carbon emission for perusing them in Earth cognizant position. Something to check out, like how much resources does it take, say computing resources and whatnot, does it take to actually store and distribute ebooks. But yeah, I mean, surely trees are not being cut, but still, there might be something happening there. So, moment satisfaction, digital book sites give moment admittance to books, wiping out the need to hang tight for the transportation or visit an actual bookshop. Right now, delight is especially favorable when we are anxious to begin perusing a book or need it for research purposes. So, this talking about how you can just get access to a book without even transporting yourself to a bookshop. And search and route devices, so digital book sites frequently come outfitted with powerful inquiry and route highlights. The users can undoubtedly look for explicit watchwords, expressions, or themes inside a book, making it easy to find and reference data. This is a significant device for understudies, specialists, and experts. So you can do a lot of stuff, right? And so I think this is talking about how you can search stuff inside the book also, I think. And there's also the whole thing about adding notes and having bookmarks and highlights and whatnot. So that's what is being spoken over here. So personalization and explanations. Numerous digital book perusers and applications permit clients to redo their understanding experience. You can change text size, so you can also change the text size, the text font, the textual style, and foundation tone to suit your inclinations. Also, digital book perusers frequently empower clients to feature text, add notes, and bookmark pages, upgrading the perusing and study insight. Independently publishing potential open doors, digital book sites offer hopeful writers to stay a stage to independently publish their work. This democratization of distributing has permitted innumerable journalists to impart their accounts and information to a worldwide crowd. So writers can hold inventive control and acquire sovereignties from digital book deals, making it an appealing choice for autonomous scholars. So worldwide reach, which just a moment. Yeah. So worldwide reach, digital book sites have a worldwide reach, interfacing writers and perusers from around the world. So anyone from any part of the world can reach any user from around the world. So this worldwide openness can assist creators with contacting a more extensive crowd and earn respect on a worldwide scale. So, customary updates and new deliveries. Digital book sites frequently include new deliveries and routinely update their assortments. So, this guarantees that perusers generally approach the most recent scholarly works and moving titles. So, when you buy one book, the latest edition, it might not be the latest edition. So, in this case, they talk about how you can get updates to the book, say errors and all fixed and whatnot. But yeah, I think it depends the pricing and whatnot. Digital websites have changed the manner in which we read and distribute books, offering a huge number of advantages that take special care of current perusers and um, writers. From an immense library of titles and comfort to moderateness and ecological kind disposition, these stages have reshaped the universe of writing. Whether you're a devoted peruser or a trying writer, digital book sites give a universe of chances readily available, making the computerized age a brilliant time for writing lovers. So that is that. And yeah, so cool. So that's all I had for this video, talking about this website called Ocean of PDF and what they do. So yeah, so that's all I have for this video. I will see you in the next one. Have fun downloading pirated books and maybe support the authors by actually buying the ebooks or the physical books, or the other content like newspapers and magazines and web novels and all. And they also have lists, by the way. For example, Buddha's reading list and different themes, angels and demons and whatnot. So, for example, this one has some 512 books in it, so you can go through it. So, so that is dystopian. There are some new releases there, and you can search and you can see genres. Um, in computer science and good genre here. Cool. And yeah, web novels. So it looks like they have a lot of stuff. And yeah, magazines and newspapers. So, yeah. Cool. So that's all I had for this video. That's the next one. Bye bye.